Right, so we're doing a walk today, me and my mate Barry.
Morning.
And we're going to be walking from outside Llandudno railway station, which is where we're just leaving now. We're going to be walking around the Great Orme, down through Conwy and across the river into Conwy. So let's see what happens. We're just leaving the town now. So just basically walking through the town on the road that runs parallel with the promenade, just heading towards the base of the Great Orme at the far end of the street there, where we head towards the pier and pick up the coast road that goes around the Great Orme. So we're just approaching the promenade now. There's the Llandudno pier. Looking back down over Llandudno Bay, that's the little Orme down there. This is the Great Orme in front of us that we're going to be walking past. We basically go behind that hotel over there and pick up the toll road. So we're just walking past the back of the Grand Hotel, which is being renovated, and there's a road that goes up on the side there that takes you up to where the cable car goes up to the top of the Great Orme, and we're just walking down the side of the pier now. And as you can tell today, it's very, very windy, but the toll road that we're going to be following just curves round to the left down here. So we're just approaching where the toll gate is, where obviously if you want to drive your car around the Great Orme, this is where you hand your money over. It's a one-way system, and this is like the way in. It takes you round to the Conwy, but obviously we're just walking it today, so hopefully we won't have to pay. So as you can see, we've made some heights for the pier down there. Wind farms in Liverpool Bay that we can make out, and the gas platforms right in the far distance as well. We're just starting to make our way around, heading toward, well, basically walking parallel with the North Wales coastline really. We're just going around this peninsula. Nice cloud formations as well today. I don't know whether you can make out, but right down on the little gravel beach down there, there's a couple of grey seals. It's on a little rest. And in the water down here, there's one. Well, Barry's seen two. Yeah, so just dipping in and out of the tide there. So we've been making some good progress, working our way around. There's a little bit of an interesting feature on the rock face here, where it's near the old mines. We're just heading into that. There's a road that takes you up onto the top of the Great Orme, where there's a copper mine that you can explore, but obviously there's been some landslip here and it's all been netted off. So yeah. So we're just getting close to where we start turning back soon, and you can just about make out the edge of Anglesey on the horizon there. And this little fortification on the outcrop of the Orme here, which I think in the summertime sometimes opens up as a cafe, but it's right literally in the force of the weather there on that corner. One or two other people doing the walk with us today. Ben, yeah, there's some more up at the top there. Barry's just pointing it. So it's obviously a local area for local people just doing a daily walk. Good fun. So we've nearly got to the end of the Orme. I made a mistake on the last clip. This is the actual cafe up here. That one that we pointed out before was the bed and breakfast called the Lighthouse, which is just over that wall there. Well, this is the car. I don't know if this is open all year round, but it's certainly a nice little location for a cup of tea in the summer. So here's some information about the Great Orme, which is World War II emplacements and stuff. Here's the cafe, which is actually open all year. And as we pan around, as we're getting ready to turn left and come back down the western side of the Orme, we get our first proper view of Anglesey on the horizon there. What what you've got here are the famous Great Orme Welsh mountain goats. Sometimes they actually walk down into the town and eat people's plants in the garden, which people play hell about, but they're not allowed to stop. Barry was just telling me a story that was it Welsh Guards? The Welsh Guards used one of them as a Lance Corporal mascot. So it's good that we've actually seen him out here today, having a little bit of breakfast. So, as you can see, we're heading back towards quite a spectacular view of the western part of the North Wales coast, and heading back towards the first village we'll come to is Conwy, and then on to Conwy. But as you can see, it's a proper mountain range there, and that one's in the cloud base. It's in the base of the cloud there.
Moody.
Very moody, very moody. So we're on the western side of the Orme now. We're heading down towards Conwy, which you can see the edge of over there, and the inlet is the start of the Conwy estuary. So we've got the nice sort of low sun today. We're pretty much heading downhill now, and then we'll pick up the coastal path again, and we get to, away from the mountain. We've just been looking at these hard standings down here, and Barry and I were of the opinion that it's probably something to do with old army gun emplacements, probably.
They used it, didn't they?
Yeah. So we're back down pretty much to sea level now, and this is where the road comes to an end. It's classed as the toll road. A few more of the goats up there on the cliffside up there. So we're heading around a bit, following the beach and the estuary now, around the corner into Conwy. So as you can see now, the actual tarmac has disappeared altogether, and we're actually walking through the sand dunes, which is part of the coastal path. But obviously today the tide's out, and we're both sort of I'm just putting the camera on us, but we're using a different set of muscles now. It's slipping and sliding all over the place, but it's interesting. Yeah, so we had a little walk on the beach, back on the track now, heading in towards Conwy. Just on the left behind the sand dunes here is Conwy, part of Conwy golf course, which is the tide's just turning and starting to come back.
Railway station.
That's it. So we're just heading to what's going to be the end of our walk, really. We're heading into a place called Conwy Quay, which is just on the left hand side there, where there's a nice big hotel, and on the other side is Conwy Marina, on the other side of the estuary over there, and then the bridge into the castle, which we end up walking on once we skirt round. We're heading towards Conwy railway station, where we're going to get the train back home. But that's the road bridge there, and the castle on there just to the right of it. Pipers.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
So we're just leaving Conwy now. Obviously that's the estuary there. There's the castle over there that we're heading towards. We just got to basically walk round to where the road goes over the bridge there, and make our way into Conwy for a back lunch. Okay, so we've walked around the side of the estuary, albeit man-made. Great, yeah. Barry's just pointing out right in the distance there, the top of the Orme that we've walked around, and here's the road bridge that we're going to follow up to and past Conwy Castle. So we're nearly done. Yeah, in between them two, I think we're just finishing off now. We've just literally come over the bridge, past the castle, walking down onto the Conwy harbour side for a well-earned bit of lunch and a cup of tea or something like that. Anyway, I'm going to sign off now.